Linkin Park have released their first album in almost a decade. I think it's been about 7 years since One More Light has been released. And they have a new lead singer in the name of Emily Armstrong. And leading up to this album release, everyone was sort of skeptical on whether or not Emily was going to be a good vocalist. I feel everyone was comparing her to Chester and kind of holding her up to that same standard. Point blank is she's not meant to replace Chester. Nobody can replace Chester. That is a whole separate era of Linkin Park that I think a lot of the original fans of the band are going to hold tightly to, and I know that a lot of fans are holding tightly to that era still, and they feel that if Chester is not a part of Linkin Park, then it is not Linkin Park. And I can kind of understand that, because when you think of Linkin Park, you kind of feel the first two people that pop into your mind are Mike Shinoda and Chester Bennington, because I feel the two of them were the two that were doing a lot of the media and a lot of the on-camera interviews and things. Not to say that the other members of the band never did any of that stuff. I'm just saying everything that I've personally seen from interviews and stuff like that, it's always been Chester and Mike. So I can kind of understand why people are upset that they got a new lead singer, which is fine. Everybody has a right to feel how they want to feel about certain things. That's fine. And I feel that From Zero is really not that bad of an album. It's got a lot of good songs on it. I feel a lot of the songs have a very similar structure and a very similar feel to the classic Linkin Park songs off of, Hybrid Theory or something. There's a lot of, not completely, they're all completely new, brand new songs, but you listen to them, and especially if you grew up listening to all of their old stuff, you can definitely hear the roots of Linkin Park in the new music. It just so happens that they have a new lead singer, and I want to believe, I think they also have a new drummer. For some reason, I think the old previous drummer doesn't like the new lead singer or something. I don't know, some reason. But From Zero, like I mentioned, is a really good album. I love how after some songs, you kind of hear them having little conversations with each other after the music is ended. Kind of, I think, adds more depth to the album. It kind of makes it seem like, oh, people actually made this. Humans actually did this. People did this. So I fully enjoy the album. It is just, for me at least, somewhat nostalgic, having grown up listening to Linkin Park. And I honestly can't wait to see where they go from here and how they're able to, create things and kind of build to each other's strengths, because obviously there's a new member. The previous Mike Shinoda and all the other members already have 20 plus years of work experience together. So it'll be interesting to see how Emily comes in and sort of, it seems like she's already doing really well in the band. I think they like her and she likes them, or else she wouldn't be in the band and wouldn't have released an album with them. So hopefully we will hear more from Emily in the future, and I think they're going to be just as fucking amazing as they were 20 years ago when Chester was belting out the lines and stuff like that. So if you still don't like them, fine. I don't think there's any way that I can persuade anyone to like them, because again, everybody has their own tastes in music, which is fine. I respect that, but don't just trash on it to trash on it. I feel if you genuinely don't like it, that's cool. But till next time, see you guys in the next video. Peace.